3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. We're doing a Mega Drive live stream today. Now, initially I was going to do a Game Boy Advance live stream, but guess what? Paprium got cracked earlier, and I was like, do you know what? I just feel like playing Mega Drive, and I was kind of contemplating playing the Mega Drive. And one of the reasons that I'm doing this is because I've been speaking to Mr. Organize, the guy behind the main project. It's called Mr. Organize, and they are coming onto the channel next Saturday for like a, one of them interviews with a guest, like a live chat. You guys can ask your questions. Now, I thought I wouldn't really like the organization. I kind of love the chaos that is my micro SD card for the MiSTer FPGA. What I have to say is, when I actually had a look at what they did and how it kind of sorted out my ROM collection, I was like, wow, okay, this is actually quite good. So not necessarily for everyone, if you like to organize your own stuff, but man, like this stuff here, I showed it to a friend of mine that is pretty much OCD when it comes to indexing stuff, and they said it was even like worse than them. Like, well, worse in a good way, right? I mean, there's mega indexing. Naturally, I've had to add a couple of folders of my own unarranged stuff in there, like this one here. But stuff always get added to it. So guys, MiSTer is absolutely awesome. We have a cycle accurate core now. Big shout out to one of my patrons who doesn't want to be named, but he bought me this game. He was like, Pixel, I want you to play this game, so I made the purchase for you. So this is ZPF. It's a shmup. From what I understand, it's a horizontal shmup. So let's check it out. I haven't played this before. First time I am playing it, and hopefully those little booby doobies there won't get me banned from YouTube. Got to be careful. All right. Okay. So here we go. Let's try it out, and let's have a look. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So power up. How much money have I got here? Okay. I don't think I've got enough for anything here, so let's just cash out and exit. Oh wow, you can pick different ships, guys. I'm kind of, oh wow, look at that. I can pick a knight, I can pick Gladius, or I can pick gold. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go Gladius. I'm gonna go with a general rule that when you start a game and you don't know what you're doing, go for the middle. Oh, wow. Okay, I kind of like it straight away. What's the other button do? Oh wow. Okay, at least it's got auto fire from the word go. That's super interesting. We'll like those enemies there with their opening. Whoa! Okay, guys, this game feels all right, man. Wow. So this is a new release, ZPF, man. Thank you to my patron, man. So the last game he bought me was that, what was that game on the Master System? You know, that kind of shooting game, like a Space Invader type game, but with boss fights and levels and whatnot. So that was interesting. It's a bit hectic. I want to know what this other fire is, and he's like, dude, I want you to check this game. I look, I appreciate your kindness, and he's like, nah. He goes, don't worry about it. He goes, I just want you to cover these games on the channel. So I haven't done a video on this yet. I've been meaning to, and and stuff like Paprium. Hey guys, what do you think of that? Paprium, man, it's been busted open, and it's running on RetroArch. So it was crashing earlier, but someone did say in the comments of that video that it's gonna get like the RetroArch cores. So when I'm saying core, I'm not talking about MiSTer cores, but RetroArch, the emulators you use within there are called cores as well. And yeah, they're gonna get updated. So what's the other fire? So I've got this ball in front of me. I'm not quite sure how the mechanic works. And is the C button something? Oof. Oh, okay. So the C button is like my special. Guys, interesting game, man. Mega Drive had some good shmups, and it's just amazing. 2025, seeing this stuff come out, seeing that we're still getting new games. And now, guys, we're still gonna get the game of the year. You know what I'm talking about. I am talking about Earthian. Yo, Anime Otaku, what's happening, my bro? How you doing? So, Anime Otaku was playing Paprium at the same time as me. And he mentioned that he was getting crashes in exactly the same part I was as well. So I wasn't limited to it. I really do hope that when it does, like where it becomes playable on RetroArch, we soon, so is that like a melee attack? Okay, I went too close. Yeah, so hopefully we can get that working on the MiSTer FPGA and the Unlock Pocket. There's a lot of talented people, a lot of talented developers, and there's a lot of like people that do a lot of quality of life stuff for the MiSTer FPGA and the Unlock Pocket. Someone like Terminator 2K2 comes to mind, and then we've got people like Anime Otaku that do the whole Zappa Dapperoo stuff and a whole quality of life improvement kind of stuff related there. Guys, this game's good. Not sure exactly how much it is, whether you can buy a cart version or a digital version, but it feels like a good shmup. You know, it feels, the movement feels good. You're very, very fast in this, I have to say. You know, in some games you get speed power up. This is like you're powered up when it comes to your speed, right? It's just there. So I want to know what that kind of power up is there. Not exactly sure. Oh, wow. Okay, are we fighting? Okay. Wow, look at that. A big tortoise fighting those big heads there. Kind of reminds me of a cross between the Green Goblin and Ming the Merciless, right? You know Ming the Merciless, right? You remember Flash Gordon? His daughter was fit, pan, and so was the blonde lady in Flash Gordon. But wow, I mean, come on, as kids there, seeing Ming's daughter, I mean, I don't think I'd hit double figures yet, you know? And I was like, wow, she is so hot. But yeah, Flash Gordon, that's a good movie actually. And Brian Blessed is in that, man. Hawkman, is it Hawkman? Well, actually, talking of Hawkman, who remembers Lizard Man? Do you remember Flash Gordon, the movie? Lizard Man, there is no escape. Okay, I am dead. Yo, 60 FPS. You're playing on MiSTer. I am playing on MiSTer, dude. This is MiSTer. I think the title says it. MiSTer FPGA makes Mega Drive mega. There you go. Sometimes it just works, right? Those titles just work. So, what's interesting over here is, so what I want to show you guys while this is happening, right? Guys, this is MiSTer Organize. Look how they've organized their games, right? So we're going to Mega Drive here, USA. You've got all the games by letter. So you can go straight to the letter and go to there. I mean, I don't mind having all of them raw in there, but this is how the guys do it. So then we've got the world game. So the first one was USA, then like the world category. And because there's not so many, they're just out there. The thing that I like here as well is, okay, so we've got Europe. Okay, so Europe's just all in one. Japan all in one. So it's only the USA ones that are lettered up for some reason and not the other ones. Is it because that has the most? Other regions, revisions, variations. Okay, lock-on combination. Right, okay. So again, lots and lots of categories. Collections, game series, Castlevania, anniversary collection. Okay, so the Cowabunga collection. Okay, so that must be a hack, right? Made with those games for the Mega Drive. Again, looking good. Publishers, you can have a look at a few different publishers there. Okay, so that's some of the newer ones on there. So Strictly Limited, Darius Extra version, and it just categorizes everything for you. Retrobit, we've got some games here that these guys have brought out. Now, naturally, guys, if you want to see any games on there, let me know in chat. We will get those running. So Qbyte, what we got here? Qbyte Classics. Don't really know much of these, but hey, it just indexes everything. Everything I've got is just indexed well. Like, I like the craziness, so I've made a couple of my crazy folders. Okay, so Evercade listed games here, the ones that are out for that as well. Naturally, there'll be Mega Drive games, but if they're available for the Evercade, they'll be in there as well. Mega Drive 4, what the heck? I know there's a Mega Drive 2, but heck, there's a Mega Drive 4 as well. Mega Drive Mini, so the Mega Drive Mini that was released, these are the games that came with that. Again, just really OCD in how they've done it. Okay, so if you like the game on the Switch Online, these are the Mega Drive games that were there. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was more than that, but hey, that's some of them there. Then Switch, okay, Zero Tolerance Underground, Virtual Console, these are the games we had for Virtual Console. And it's just really nice, like the length that they've gone to make these packs. What we got for various. Okay, so betas and protos. Okay, betas here. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of them. Right, prototypes. Okay, yep, games to kind of have a look at. And again, it's fascinating seeing this stuff here. Now, I never thought I'd like this, but then when I saw the way it indexed them, I thought when I do live streams and someone asks for something, and you know, I may just have it there, but it's difficult to find in my stuff. So then we're getting into the pirate stuff. So Argentina had some pirate stuff. So FIFA 2003, I don't know kind of like what stuff they'll have there, but they wear pirate carts around. Brazil was notorious for it, but we've only got Ronaldinho 98. Wow, we've even got like Russian pirate games, a game called aftermarket game called Ralph. What the heck? USA, not too many. World. Okay, so we had Mega Man the Sequel Wars, right? That's Mega Drive the Sequel War. I've played that, right? Again, looks really interesting. What else have we got here? Programs, right? Different programs here. Sega Channel, what the heck? Okay, we'll run through some of that stuff. Let me know if you want to see it. Unlicensed, right? So aftermarket games here. What we got from China, right? There's a Iraq War 2003. What the heck? Lord of the Rings 3. We got Pokemon 2 from China. We're gonna have to check that out at some point. Europe, okay, not too many. Japan, not too many. Oh, Russia, there's quite a few. Pirate, I can't even remember what folder we were in now. What folder are we in? Okay, we're in aftermarket. Right, okay, USA. world. And again, everything's just put in there. Cave story out for that, double cooked, a whole bunch of stuff in here. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, I don't know how long this stream is going to be. Maybe it's going to be, oh, Spitfire RAF, good evening to you as well, buddy. Guys, also, does that sound okay? Because sometimes I find like my mic cuts out. I can't understand why. I've kind of done for everything. Okay, so these are my folders. I've just dumped some of my hacks in there quickly before doing the stream. And then that's my stuff there where we have got some games. So we're going to run Paprium in a second. That's going to be an interesting one to have a look at. Programs, pirate, unlicensed. Okay, we had a look at them. Okay, so unlicensed games. Earth Defense from Taiwan. Really, really interesting. So guys, if you want to see any games, I want to believe that buying a ROM with the Steam version. Is that Ertian? Yeah, I really hope Ertian does come. The Mega Drive ROM comes with the Steam version. So what I want to try here is I am going to go to my stuff. I'm going to show you something really funny here. So Paprium that got cracked earlier, when the ROM was there, I was like, I got to try it on the MiSTer. Maybe the whole game's been cracked, but obviously it's cracked with a specific version of RetroArch, right? A specific core within RetroArch. You slap it in there. I'm looking forward to the update. So I'll probably do a stream where I'll try and complete it on stream. But here you go. Look. So what it does, this is the copyright protection for Paprium. And this is what it gives you. It gives you the little, I don't know, River City, Chibi, Wibby kind of brawler. What's interesting, every time you jump, you can almost do crisscross gonna make you jump, jump. Mac Daddy gonna make you jump, jump. So there's like a delay in there. So they jump a little bit after you. And there's a way of doing like a, I don't know if you could jump on their head, but I was doing like double jumps earlier, man. I'm not exactly sure how I've done those. Maybe let me see if I can do one, or maybe I'm just confused. But I'm pretty sure I did like a double jump at some point. But yeah, so Mac Daddy gonna make you jump, jump. Mac Crisscross gonna make you jump, jump. Funny story about Crisscross, right? When we were in school, there was a lot of people that robbed people, right? I'll tell you this story. Let me load up a game. So let's do a quick, Xeno Crisis with infinite health and infinite ammo. Yo, we got the bananas, Dr. Johnny Bananas in the house. Right, so guys, let me tell you this story. So in school, when I was in school, especially one school, it's quite a rough area, and people got robbed. It's just what happened. People got robbed. It was quite a common fact in North London, right? So I'm going to put the sound down a tad. I can see it getting into red. I don't want it getting into red. It's usually when I shout or speak louder. So what happened was these guys, these were like the final year in school, right? Or the sixth form, right? So we're talking about the 16-year-old kids. And what these 16-year-old kids did was, there was like these kids, you know, that were like 11 or 12. And there was a whole bunch of them waiting at a bus stop. So around this time, Crisscross, the song came out, Jump, Jump. It was big. Yay, Lee Collins, hello from London to Oxford. So these kids were standing there. And you know how these guys robbed them? They said, look, we're going to do the Crisscross song. And when we say jump, jump, you jump. So they were going, Mac Daddy gonna make you jump, jump. And when they would jumping, every time they could do jingles, because most people had coins back then, they would go search them and rob them. Yeah, so there you go. Sad times. I had a Parker pen, an expensive pen, when I started this new school. And the first day I went there, I got robbed and they took my damn pen. After that, I never used an expensive pen in my life, not even to this day, because I keep thinking it's gonna get robbed. Well, we're going to do something with Xeno Crisis here, because this one here has infinite everything. So let's just go crazy on it, man. Oh, okay. So it's kind of set for the 4-button control. Oh, okay, that's cool. That works. Okay, I've got the 6-button controller thing on here. And ammo's not going to run out. It might become a little bit too easy, because one of the things in this game is using the ammo. Now, what's interesting here is, you know, when you're using the 4 buttons, it's better on like a SNES style controller. Now that I'm doing this on a Mega Drive or the 8-bit DOE 6 controller, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't quite feel like northeast, southwest the way it does on a SNES controller. It doesn't feel too natural in my hands, especially when I'm trying to get diagonals. Look, I was trying to do a bottom one there, but I'm pressing top. Don't worry, I am gonna save you. If you have a PC, you can go and play yourself some Paprium on RetroArch and it'll crash at a specific part. But guys, that's crazy big news. Absolutely big news. I remember hearing about the game and I was like, oh, where can I get this? And then I read up on it. It was a Kickstarter and people were upset because they just couldn't get the game, right? It was like, no, we can't yeah, it's not there. You know, people are upset, genuinely upset. I mean, there's a good reason to be upset. And all of a sudden, and then, you know, I couldn't find it online anywhere, couldn't buy it for love nor money. And then I heard about the crazy protection in there, and I was like, wow, like this isn't just happening, right? So superb to see this. And do you know what's really good as well is doing that video is the sentiment of the community. A lot of people are, look, I backed this game, well, like I was one of the first backers, and you know what, I am happy that it is now available, or it's getting cracked, because it's like, you know, it's not a case of if I can't have it and I paid for it, I don't want anyone to have it. Every single person that backed it has just come onto the channel and said, you know what, I paid for it. I'm just glad it's coming out. Most people didn't receive it, so they're like, look, we'll take it in any capacity, and we'll like other people to kind of take it as well. But yeah, let's run another game. Do I have a request, guys? If not, I might just put on a Streets of Rage 2 hack. Hopefully I've got my ones on here. Yeah, I got to send a shout out to Mr. Organized, man. The guy kind of helped me with this setup stuff. It is very easy to do, and you know, definitely be around like next Saturday for the stream, and we can fire away the questions. So yeah, it was very sad to hear about that. Very sad. Oh man, I can't die in this, so feels very cheaty here, but at least we can see some of this game, because this game it's a challenging game. It's a great game, I have to say. It's one of the best modern games out there. I initially bought it for the Switch before I realized it was out for old consoles, and I remember going to the London gaming market and the Bitmap Bureau were there, and it was showing this. It was running on a Neo Geo with a Neo Geo stick, and even my kids played it. My kids don't like these games. They don't like these games. They just play them if there's nothing else there to do. I got an S rank, guys, because I am a dirty cheater. Right, Lost Vikings. Oh, okay, we're gonna run that, right, anime. But yeah, that's a bit of a slow going game. Lee Collins, wicked, guys. Keep reminding me in chat, because we will have a look at your games. I am here to serve. So Lost Vikings. So let's go into the folder. So let's go down. So again, the indexing is really good with Mr. Organized. Really good. So Lost Vikings. Here we go. Now, I really did like this game. So this to me is a prerequisite to the Abe's games, Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, you know, the ones on the PlayStation, because I really liked the first Abe's game that came out. I played it on my PlayStation, absolutely loved it, thought it was brilliant, and it reminded me of Lost Vikings, because Lost Vikings is that type of game. You know, there's 3 of you, and this is Blizzard, right? I mean, Blizzard, I mean, they're dead now. You know what, I'm gonna go with attract mode on this, because you know what, it's going to be difficult for me to play. It's just one of those games where you need to use the shield, the archer, and the attacker to get past stuff. Kind of reminds me of Asterix there, like a little bit. But hey, I'm so glad this game's got an attract mode. It means I can sit and chill. But guys, if you have not played this game, honestly, this game is brilliant. I can't remember where I played this. Was this out for the Amiga? I may have played this for the Amiga, but guys, it was mind-boggling at the time. And there's a game that I bought, there's a modern game that's like this, and I've got like part 1, 2, 3 and 4 of it. I haven't really played them, but they remind me of modern versions of this game. Can anyone in chat actually tell me what that game is called? I've just slipped. I've forgotten what it's about. Yo, Little Miss Kitten, hope you're well. Long time. So Paprium is working on MiSTer. No, Paprium is not working on MiSTer. We just had a quick go on it, and it was showing us the copyright protection game that you've got, which is all the little images, kind of, yeah, little like River City kind of thing. Like, I guess it's a good troll to have, right? Almost as good as the chicken gun in the Crisis game. So yeah, Lost Vikings, guys, this is a really good game. Oh, okay. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, if I'm not responding to messages, it's because I am streaming. But yeah, guys, this game's really good. Well worth playing. We're gonna have a look at RoboCop versus Terminator next. Don't know much about that game. I know many people like that game, so let's see if it is really super duper. But guys, this is a must-play game, and I have to say, like, a game like this will play really well in the analog pocket. You know, it just feels like those games that will fit nicely in the pocket. Right, let's do RoboCop versus Terminator. RoboCop versus Terminator. This isn't the light gun game, is it? Because, oh wow, look at that, man. Even the Sega's bigger for that, right? Wow. Okay, let's check this out. What we're gonna get? You could be mine. but you're way out of time. Oh, wow. Okay, I kind of like the arcade game, but what the heck am I seeing here? So we're playing like the first person shooter Robocop. Now I have to say I kind of like it, but it's starting to get boring. Wow, that scrolling effect. I have played this game, you know, before. But we need the original soundtrack. One of the best soundtracks ever, man. When it comes to video gaming, it's horrible when it ducks when you crouch down, the way the level moves. It's bad on the eye. Look at that. Oh. Love that. Love Robocop as a kid, man. Will I let my kids watch it? Nah, man. Okay. Look at that big chunk of metal jump like that. I have to say, I like the way the guys just obliterate into like a big red pool of blood. Not a bad game. Whoever recommended this or said try this out, right? You must have played this as a kid, because, you know, buying this as a kid, I'm sure you'd have been like, yeah, I like that game. Hopefully we get to see a cool boss soon. Hopefully Ed 209 is in this, or we got some kind of Terminator in here. Now, we haven't seen a Terminator yet, but I am hoping to see one. Look at that. He's climbing it down Contra style. That is not a Terminator. That's just a dude with a... I'll tell you what, he's very mobile and he can jump very nicely for a big massive robot. I forgot, I keep spamming fire. I can just hold it down. Okay, explosion in this game is fantastic. The fun fact, Robocop the movie was written by a Dutch guy. Excellent. And that is because you is from the Deutschland. Anime Otaku. Okay, I got this from our price. Holy wow, Lee. When it was released back in the day. So my local R price, right, didn't sell games, you know. Did they diversify later? All right. Confession time for anyone that remembers our price, right? So it was a tape and CD, and I think it done like videos, but it was like music related stuff, right? So you'd be able to get music videos from there. Our price, right? Who remembers? Like you know, for me, my friend's older brother, he had all the albums I wanted. I was into a lot of rock back then, so Skid Row, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Megadeth. Those were the prime bands. Maybe Faith No More. But what happened was, we used to copy the tapes, and you know, while we had a TDK 60 or a 90, I mean, often you could get an album, one on each side, but let's say I got 60s and we had our tapes, man. I used to go to our price, and remember they had the covers on display there. So what I used to do was, yeah, me and my friends used to borrow the covers from our price, right? We used to borrow them. I mean, I never gave them back. It was kind of one-way borrowing. And that way, when we had our copied music albums, we had original covers for them. So you had them on our shelf. They looked like originals, and but they weren't originals. And I guess the equivalent of that today would be buying like those fake covers that are sealed from AliExpress with no game inside, just so you can put them on your shelf and go, look at me, I am such a collector. But yeah, those were the kiddie days back then, man. You know, tapes rocked, man. Tapes rocked. I remember even when I used to do pirate radio, when I kind of moved away from rock. I mean, you never move away from rock, but when I got into like UK Garage and I was doing radio stations, you know, friends of ours used to record our set for us on tape straight from the radio station. You'd come back and listen to them. Hey, I finally have a gun. Now I have a machine gun. Okay, Robocop climbs a lot of ladders in this. Superb. Okay, he climbs up ladders fast as well. I guess he's had some bionic upgrades, right? Wow, absolutely superb. Hope everyone's having like a good Sunday night. You guys got work tomorrow. Oh wow, look at that. I actually went faster than my bullet. Is it still coming? No. Okay, let's run another game. Have we had another request? Player avatars bullets are always faster. Wicked. They sold them in our pro. Oh, okay. Wow, excellent, man. No, not in the one. My local one was in North London, Holloway. Wow. Look at that still animation, guys. Someone remind me. Anime, remind me. When I'm looking for an animation, in fact, I might be able to take it out of the stream. I need to do a new intro with RoboCop where that gun comes out, man. That is so wicked. That's the best thing I've seen in the game. Look at that, guys. Look at the way he pops his gun out, rotates it. Absolutely amazing. I mean, I always wonder what he keeps on the other side. If it was me, I'd keep some food. Maybe like a heated container and a hot dog. So as soon as I'm hungry, I can take the hot dog out and eat it. That is amazing. I need to do a channel intro with RoboCop doing that little flicky round spinny thing, and yeah, it's gonna be superb. Right, let's go with a game. Yo, Shelf Warmer, how you doing there, man? Garage, what you call it? Urban. Oh, Urban. Yeah, Urban. I guess some of it do it. Yo, Ori the Retro Gamer's here. Long time, my bro. Hope you are well, man. Ori the Retro Gamer lives down the road from me. One day we will meet in Free Play City, where there is no grass and, well, the girls are pretty. Right, okay. Want to avoid anything with a soundtrack. Oh, let's have a look at Rolling Thunder 2, because we do have the arcade core, courtesy of Hotego and his team. And that is, yeah, that's Rolling Thunder 1. Naturally, we'll likely be getting Rolling Thunder 2. If you're a Hotego Patreon, it's worth kind of going on there. He's asking for feedback as to what future projects you would like to see. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so what's happened is, wow, okay, Anime Otaku. Oh, okay, he's actually sent me that in a message. Intro, yeah, intro RoboCop spinning gun. Yeah, yeah, definitely need to do that one. I think it's going to be good. But let's look at Rolling Thunder. And do you remember, guys, do you remember the music mode, right? Do you remember the games had the sound test when we used to play games back then? A lot of them had the sound test. And let me just go in here. But when you would go in there, you could play stuff. So let's forward it a track. So it had like a little opening title. Look at that. It looks banging. It looks absolutely banging. It almost looks like, you know, like when in the Star Wars, they're playing stuff, but not quite Star Wars. This is Rolling Thunder. And again, just really good. So essentially, you could invite people around for a party. And when they're jamming at your party, what you do is you say, hey guys, pick your soundtrack. Let's go Rolling Thunder 2. Let's play The Difference Around Star. Let's give that a play. And again, look, just like a CD player in there, you can put it on loop. Absolutely fantastic. Just really good. Flask of hot chocolate in the other leg. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Good stuff. Right, now how do I get out of it? Okay, it's C. Good stuff. Yeah, well, you know, I've got a bit of time off in August. I've got like 2 weeks of annual leave booked. I think a week of that I'm going to be going on holiday, but a week of that I'm kind of going to be around. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be around. So yeah, I can do that. I'll get you free entry in there as well. If you come with me, I'll get you free entry if we meet on a Saturday, because they kind of sponsor the new show, and I get free entry from them. I just want to push them so we have more people go arcade, but as a courtesy they give me plus a couple of my friends free entry. So if we meet up before, we can meet up outside, and I'll get you free access in there. And I'll kind of extend that offer to any one of my subscribers that I do meet. If I meet you on a Saturday and we go to the arcade, then yeah, you know, we can go in there. As much as I want to support the arcade, you know, I want to give you guys a perk as well. We can go to the arcade and we can play some stuff, man. I need to play more Capcom versus SNK too. Okay, this looks good, man. I love the bright colors about this, and I think Grumpy Old Gamer UK kind of always says to me that he prefers the Mega Drive versions to the arcade version, but he's a guy that's more computer and console, definitely more computer than arcade anyway, whereas you know, I'm very arcade centric. Okay, the Shinobi style jumps, absolutely superb. So I've got to say one thing, right? As much as I like this 8-bit doll controller, like when it comes down to crouching, it's very easy for me to go like that, you know, like in the wrong direction slightly. But that, like I say, it's a great controller, and I feel like that's more a me thing than the controller thing. But when I play something like on a SNES style controller, one of the other 8-bit doll ones, I never swap around like that, you know, like now. So I guess I need to favor it more on one side than the other if I want to face that way, man. It's a shame you can't like jump and fire in here, man, but this looks really good, guys. Really good. Now, I haven't really played the arcade version of this, but you know, I imagine this is quite on par. It just feels really good. There was a guy in there. Maybe it's better to go here so don't get caught any surprises. I mean, what it is with games with trucks like that, you know, something like Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, just really cool. Is that coming out from Mega Drive? Is someone working? Here we go. We want to go in that door with bullets. I'm not keeping on. So I think when you run out of bullets, the frequency of them goes down. Okay, so you're not completely out. That's pretty cool for number 2. I don't think that was a feature in number 1. Oh wow, he's more than one hit. Good game, guys. I think Aleem Tayyab has said Comic Zone, and that's a good game, but it's a weird one. Like I found it kind of difficult at the time. I know Billy Time Games, man, really good account to follow on X, right? He does a lot of Mega Drive hacks, and I think he's done a hack of right, let's run Comic Zone. He's done a hack of Comic Zone to improve some stuff in there, right? So let's have a look. Comic Zone. This game very stylistic, right? When it comes to style, no one can argue that this game just looks freaking amazing, absolutely superb. Like, what a game. Look at the way it starts. Look at the Sega logo. Sega presents, handwritten there, and when you go in there, it's like a bloody comic, man. Now guess what, guys, you know, I've played a lot of games. I never played this on the Mega Drive. I'd even go as so far as I don't think I ever saw this in a shop. This game just completely went over my head, and I didn't know it. And I played it, the first time I played this was on emulation on the bloody PSP. Can you believe it? On the PSP, guys. When the emulator was out, I played it on that, and I was like, wow, like, I haven't seen this game. This is bloody amazing, and it really is. Yo, Phile's in the house. Good evening to you. Blood. I hate that term, blood. I know people use it in London a lot. Even I use it sometimes. Yo, blood. Really funny. Okay, so KB1. Hello. What about Paprium? No. So Paprium is only running on RetroArch. Now, apparently, there's going to be a new version of that RetroArch core, and it's going to support more of the game. Currently, the one I've got kept crashing, like I showed in the video earlier, and hopefully it will get kind of brought out to the MiSTer, and we can play it on the MiSTer. That would be superb. I guess someone needs to even look at the game, or maybe look at the RetroArch core and see if that can somehow be implemented into that. Again, I'm not from a technical background, so I literally don't know what I'm talking about. Also, Scandal UK, how are you doing, man? Hey, Ninja, Mega Drive is an awesome vibe. Oh, absolutely, man. So, funny story, I was speaking to Aleem Tayyab yesterday, and I've been like speaking to the MiSTer Organized project as well. And so I really like their stuff, right? Will I check your PM? Okay, no worries, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I was going to do a Game Boy Advance one, so I kind of like, linked up with MiSTer Organized. Guys, I wasn't into this. I like the chaos of a micro SD card, and my main micro SD card, the 1.5 terabyte one, is still chaos. Everything's all over the place, right? But I like it. It's the way I do it. You know, I get test cores, I'm messing about with stuff. It all just kind of sits around there on that SD card. It's all there for me. But I was like, okay, a few people asked, they said, we're interested in there. One of my patrons said, look, I'm interested in MiSTer Organized. So I reached out to them. I said, look, shall we do an interview? Do you want to come and talk? I do cover your stuff as it is already. And yeah, they're coming on next Saturday for an interview. And in the meantime, I said, all right, let's get some stuff going. Let me check this out, right? And I have to say, I do like it. I do like the way everything's indexed. It makes it really nice. Yo, Jazz Father, guys, Jazz Father is a real life friend of mine. He's got a YouTube channel. He's really good at games. When it comes to like Street Fighter, this guy is pure rushdown, man. If he tries to hustle you into a game, just be warned, this guy is damn good, right? He'll take you to the cleaners, right? If you beat him initially, he is hustling you. You know, the old school hustler? This is the Jazz Father. He's got a YouTube channel where he does like a lot of his playing stuff, and you can see the quality of his gameplay. Good to have you here, Jazz Father. Wow, what we got? Okay, wondering when we see some Sega System 32 core. So guys, what's really interesting, I did a video a few days ago talking about a new FPGA system coming, and the reason is Tatego's mentioned it a couple of times in the interview that I had with him recently on the channel. He mentioned he had a prototype of a new FPGA. Now I can tell you it's not Mars, it's not Replay 2, because Replay 2 over on their Discord, someone asked them, has Tatego got the Replay 2? You know, the main developer behind the Replay 2 said no, that's not the case here. So it's not Replay 2, it's not Mars, it's not the MiSTer 2, it's not the D25, right? So it's something else. And honestly, like, I'm a big fan of Hatego, right? I don't make a secret of it. And, you know, I consider Hatego a friend. You know, we get on really, really well as well since I started doing the media stuff. But I got into FPGA gaming after playing CPS2. It's what got me over onto the whole FPGA gaming thing. If I never like played CPS2 on it, who knows, maybe I never would have gotten into it. So the fact that he's on board with this project, it's going to be absolutely great. You know, Replay 2 is another great project. I really think it's a great project, and I can't wait for that to come out as well. And yeah, whichever one Hatego's working on here, and he mentioned about CPS3 potentially not fitting on the MiSTer. And you know, with Hatego, it's not like he's another rival project that's going to go, I'm going to make this hardware and I'm going to make it work on this. That guy is about supporting as many platforms as he can, right? And the way his Patreon works as well, if you think about it, the more platforms he supports, the more Patreon he gets, right? So it's in his interest to support every freaking platform he can. So whatever this new one is, if he can't get it working on the MiSTer, and it comes out on a newer one, then I guess that's it. You know, I wanted, when I got my MiSTer, I wanted well, we had CPS1, CPS2, and as well as that, I really wanted CPS3. Now, I'm really happy with all the other arcade cores that we've got, all the console cores we've got. I mean, look at this, guys. We're playing like a Cycle accurate Mega Drive core. Have we got anything here? Oh, so Sam Newman says Mega Drive is better than SNES. You know what? I would tend to agree with you now, but back in the console wars days, right, I was a SNES advocate. I was rooting for that SNES the whole freaking time. And that was me. However, I began to appreciate the Mega Drive when I got older, especially when I started having less time and I wanted to play more arcadey games. So yeah, I really got into it. So yeah, Sam Newman, your question, you're saying, wondering when we will get Sega System 32, and hopefully, you know, if stuff like that if it's not possible on MiSTer, hopefully we'll start getting it on a newer FPGA device. Now, like, guys, I want stuff for the MiSTer, and I hope we do get stuff for the MiSTer, because I've got 3 freaking MiSTers, and there's a good chance I'm going to end up getting more as well. So let's see, as they say in the UK, Wagwan blood. Let's see what happens. So let's run another game. We haven't got anything on there, but I feel like we should maybe run some. Let's have a look here. So what we got for pirate games, right? So there was a Chinese Pokemon game, I think. Did I see a Chinese Pokemon game? No. Okay, I'm sure I saw it somewhere. Was it Betas and Protos? No, it wasn't. Where did I see it? Okay. See, again, great thing about indexing is sometimes you just can't find what you're looking for, right? China, Pokemon 2, China, gotta see this, right? So there's a Pokemon game for the Mega Drive, right? So guys, we're definitely celebrating Paprium getting cracked, and it's brought a lot of people like a lot of happiness, right? A lot of people are like, yeah, you know, take that watermelon gains, because they really feel shafted by it. And yeah, you would. You paid for something a decade ago and you didn't get it. Okay, looks like Pokemon 2 China aftermarket isn't working. Pokemon Crazy Drummer, okay. Hopefully this isn't playing some crazy soundtracks, and okay, it's a shame. These Chinese pirate games are not working. Lord of the Rings 3, there can be only one. Remember, guys, what was that movie? Was it Clerks or something? Okay, and it's like Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings, but it's Star Wars all day. No ways, it's a fighting game. Hey. Wow. I'm gonna have to go half orc, man. We're gonna have to do it. You know, the poor orcs, man. Right, here we are. We're doing this. Oh, nice the way the title screen comes on there. This is super, man. Isn't Taki looking at doing? Yes. So Taki mentioned is once he gets. So he said recently on X. Okay, so 2 buttons. He said recently on X that once the Super Station 1 done, that's when he'll kind of shift focus on that. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I don't know if he's going to do, was it a flagship, the one with the PVM type screen on top? This isn't that good, by the way, guys. But hey, we got a Lord of the Rings brawler. Oh wow, I'm going to get supered. See, this is why I'm not the biggest fan of this control. I'm doing a fireball motion and I always end up jumping. Well, if that actually is attack. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just this controller, I just, yeah. I like it overall, just not really for fighters. There's a few things on there, man. But it is a great controller for Mega Drive stuff. I prefer playing this 6-button controller for Mega Drive games than like a 4-button controller, right? So 4-button controller for like, you know, Game Boy, SNES, PC Engine, even the 2-button controllers are right. I got myself some chicken there. You know, let me get hit by that. Okay, yeah, even when you get hit isn't great. Right, okay. I'm going to run another game and hopefully that has a good attract mode. And we're going to go here. Which one is it? Hyperstone Heist. This is really good, guys. The hit detection in this is superb. Really, really good. A lot better than the arcade game in many, many respects. Like, I like the arcade game. I love the original arcade game, but man, the hit detection was terrible. Turtles in Time, from what I recall, was better, but I played that more on the SNES. But man, the Mega Drive version, and here you go. This is in instances why the Mega Drive may well be better than the Super Nintendo in some respect. I mean, you know, all of them have their classic games. I feel like Mega Drive was more arcade focused. So while I had the Super Nintendo, I played a lot of arcade games in the actual arcade, but it had stuff like Super Mario World and Contra 3. By the way, guys, for Contra on the Super Nintendo, Billy Time Games has actually released a hack that halves the difficulty or halves the enemy damage. And I feel like I want to play it, and I feel like that might make the game a little bit more fair, because like trying to play it as a kid, could never complete it, could get to the last level, love the game, but could never ever complete it, man. And maybe I can complete it now, maybe do a stream or something of there. A stream that I really want to do is a Paprium stream, and hopefully it becomes available for the MiSTer FPGA, and we can do a stream and just kind of hang out with this stuff. I'm going to read some of the chat, guys. Okay, so Sam Newman. Okay, so obviously, like, you know, when we get stuff, taxes are due, we pay VAT on it, like 20%. So from what I've understand, people have said this on social media that is it 4PX or something like that? 4PX are one of the delivery partners or one of the delivery companies you can choose. And apparently anyone that's used them has not been charged any VAT. So whatever they've paid at checkout is the final price. They've not been stung with an invoice. Now, me, myself, I ordered my Metroid Pocket 5 and that was delivered via 4PX. And yeah, man, that was, I never paid, they never charged me any duty for it. If they gave me an invoice, I would have paid it, but I'm not going to chase them down and be like, hey, King Charles, now I owe you like 20%, you know. I didn't hide it or anything. I just never got asked to pay it. So, you know, whether it was tied into the price or whatever, I don't know, or whether there's a threshold where if you order something under a certain amount, customs go lenient on it and don't pay it, you don't have to pay it. I'm not exactly sure. And funny thing is as well, I ordered so I've got a PC that I use as a Plex server. I bought that for £135. It's got like 16 gig RAM. It's good for a Plex server. It can do a lot of stuff, but it just stays next to my router, and I log in via a remote network. Anime Otaku, thank you for helping me set that up actually. But when I paid on that, it said to me VAT will be collected. You know, AliExpress, when you order it, you usually pay your VAT during checkout. So what happened is it said that, you know, VAT will be charged by your courier or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, when I get the invoice, it's pretty straightforward. You pay it. The only thing I hate is you pay like a service charge for them or a handling fee. So if your VAT's 20%, you pay like another, I think last time for my GPD Win Mini, my little mobile studio PC, I had to pay like another £12 on top. So I kind of it was a bit horrible there, because when I could have paid with a fee-free card, but the customer service on those aren't as good if I run into an issue. So I played with like my Barclays card, and I had to pay like another like £30 in international fees, and then I had to pay like after paying VAT, I had to pay another £12 handling fee. So, you know, all this stuff just kind of like rinses up. But guys, this game's good. I have to say, out of all the Turtles games, this one, the hit detection is just really, really good. Like it's really, really good. Let me just give it a quick feel to make sure I'm not just imagining it. Remember, if you get international shipping end to end, such as DHL, they will apply charges even if they pocket them, just because they handle import. And yeah, there you go, Scandal, man. And I think, Scandal, it was yourself that kind of put me onto the Retroid Pocket 5. I think it was you that told me that you bought it and it was roughly like £180, and I thought that was a good price. I mean, it's definitely a good price. I played it a little bit. It's sitting in a box under my bed, man. Like, my current machines are the GPD Win Mini 2025, the Switch 2, which I have not touched since I did the live stream, the last live stream. No, actually I did. I played the Messenger on there again. Really good game. So I was playing that on there, but I need like a D-pad for it, man. I hate playing that stuff on an analog stick, and you can't use 4 buttons. There's a damn bloody D-pad, man. Nintendo, just I don't want a party. I've got no rooftops near me. I don't go on the rooftop with my Switch to do a party. I want to play it by myself. Give me a damn D-pad. We should start one of them protests, right? To do that. Okay. Yeah, hit. See, look, the hit detection's so much better than the other ones. Look, they react to actually being bloody hit. The earlier games, it's like the cartoons, you know, where they're just waving stuff around. And so you can actually say the earlier games were accurate to the cartoon, because they, what is it? They kind of just wave their weapons around, and the enemies kind of, you know, like all of a sudden die. I really want to see. Do you know what, guys? I know we're getting a Toxic Avengers brawler. I'm really looking forward to Marvel. What's that? Cosmic Invasion. But I'll tell you what, guys, the game I'm looking so, oh, well, it's not even out yet, but I really, really want a Thundercats beat 'em up, man. Just imagine that, Thundercats, you know, oh, you know, Lion-O, Cheetara, Pantro, Tigra, man. I remember, oh man, bless my mum, man. You know, when I was a kid, and this is why I love my mum so much, you know, as crazy as she is with her dementia, you know, she's my mum. I'll always love her. You know, when we didn't have a lot of money, she was bringing us up as a single parent. And, you know, I was like, Mum, I really want like this Thundercats toy. And she was like, which one do you want? And I said, I want Panthro. And by the time she got to the shop, she didn't remember what it was called. And she was asking like Pantman or Pantro, or come out with a completely different name. The kids are laughing. But man, you know what? She somehow got the right toy. Now, does anyone remember in the UK, you had 2 versions of the Thundercats toy? The ones that were the normal figures, right? The kind of He-Man size ones. And then you had these cheaper ones that were like a couple of pounds, like £2 a figure, where the other ones might have been £6 a figure, but they were a lot smaller. And that's the one I got, you know, but I loved it. You know, when you're kids, you've got the imagination. I remember like playing with Pantro around my living room as a kid, and just imagining like the sofa was a lair, then I had toys from unrelated different cartoons or whatever I had, and they were playing in there, man. It was like a £2 toy, but you know, money was tight, but my mum would buy me that stuff, man. And you know, that's why she's so darn special to me. And I'll say to anyone out there, you know, when we're getting old ourselves, guys. Like, I'm 47, so you know, when you know, our parents, be cool to them, man. Be cool to them. They were good to us, you know. I hope, at least for most cases, for most of us, because our parents were good to us, you know. They may have held back on stuff for themselves in order to provide for you. I certainly do that for my kids, you know. Sometimes I'm like, I've got the option to have something there. Sometimes it's something like, you know, we'll get out like we'll get some food, and I can see like one of my boys really wants something, and I've not had any of that yet. I mean, the best example was a pizza the other day, right? And you know, like my daughter was like, there was like 3 slices left, and my daughter was coming back from college, and I was like, oh, you know what? Just save it for her. I'm good. I'll eat something healthy or whatever. I have like a salad, a bit of tuna. And I could see my boy still wanted another slice. So I was like, yeah, go on, have a slice. We'll keep 2 for your sister. But sacrifices, parents make them, right? Okay, let's run another game, guys. Anyone got another thing on here? Right, let's have a look. So let's give it a reset while it's loading, because then some attract mode goes in there. So, oh, what have I done? What have I done? Have I got my keyboard plugged in there? Can't be bothered going through controls again. Yeah, my keyboard's always plugged into my main MiSTer, and I've kind of got it lying around there. So where am I going? I'm going here. So again, using the MiSTer Organize kind of indexing system makes everything really, really good. So if we're going to Japan, was there anything that was exclusive in Japan that wasn't like out for the UK? Okay, Boogie Woogie. Captain Long, what the hell is that? Chameleon Kid, remember that game? That was pushed quite a bit in magazines, and a lot of people seem to like that. Right, Contra, the hardcore. So I always talk about Contra, but I've never given the Mega Drive Contras the love that they deserve, even though I'm sure they are fantastic, right? I got the sword from Thundercats for my birthday, man. Didn't expect it. And it was the perfect for conking my brothers on the back of the head. And it projected the logo. Yes, I remember the sword. A friend of mine had it. I remember seeing it. Dude, you remember the adverts? I swear one day I just want to do a stream looking at all the old toy adverts from our age. I remember the He-Man ones, and and they used to do the pullback arm action, and it would punch Skeletor. They had Castle Grayskull there, but yeah, the sword was amazing, man. It was amazing. Like Scandal, tell me, did the sword expand or not? Like I can't remember. I can't remember if the sword expanded. Yeah, I can't fully remember. Okay, that big spider thing that we see first is so darn weird, man. So darn weird. Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Buyu Guretsuden. Okay, sure, man. Japanese and French exclusive. Wow, always interesting to see when there's an exclusive. Oh, you know what? Just for my viewing pleasure, I am gonna. I forgot. I've turned on my PVM, but my PVM's small, so when I'm streaming, it's actually easier to play. Actually, no, I could play on the PVM. Oh, I need to. Okay, what do I need to do here? Okay. Okay, it's all flicking about. Right, so I may need to. Let me just check my thing here. They might flick some buttons on here. Oh, okay, that's cool. I flicked one button on, Mike Simone's adapter, and bang, I've got it absolutely right. And I have to say, it looks really good on the PVM. Just got to make sure the volume's down on that. It looks superb, absolutely superb. And guys, like, MiSTer does a fantastic job with the filters, man. Like, really, really good. You don't necessarily need a CRT. If you want a CRT, there is a lot of nostalgia it brings, and it does feel absolutely superb with it. What I am going to do is my streams going forward, and even some of my videos, I found an app where I can use my telephone as a webcam. And on my Pixel 9, I think the camera's quite good. They've improved it quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the CRT, but it's not going to be the main feature. Where you see MiSTer Organized written, I'm probably just going to have like the PVM being shown up there. So simultaneously you can see the HDMI capture, the main feature, and you can see the PVM as well, because it does look really, really nice. It's such a great thing. And shout out to my buddy. Just wicked, man. Guy's got like a number of businesses, and he found 2 PVMs in there. He gave me one of them, and that one was PAL only, and he only uses it to play the N64. Then I swapped it with his better one, is the one that I'm using now. So absolutely superb guy, man. Got a lot of love for him, man. Snatcher is a game that I always wanted to play. I think you're right, Sam Newman. It is Sega CD. I think there's been a translation of that as well. In fact, Mazamar's, hopefully one day. I know he's really, really busy. Top guy. I do hope at some point. Let me give this a little play. I do hope at some point he gets back to development. Oh, Wolfman. It can't get back to development because I know he wants to play Snatcher. He likes that game, and in order to play it on the Analog Pocket, there's a possibility a Sega CD core might come over. So that sounds good. That sounds promising. What it's saying to me: don't talk. Let me just shoot stuff. This is Contra. Oh, okay. That thing is so creepy, man. I'm glad it gets run over. Damn it. I don't know. I definitely feel like. I definitely feel like the SNES version had the advantage on this. When it came to graphics, everything about the SNES version for me was definitely better. How do I swap weapon? The 6th button. Oh, okay. Ooh, look at that. That weapon's cool though. Shame you can't move with it. But hey, I can keep jumping. Yeah, it's a good game. Very cool. I stood in a truck and I blew it up, and guess what? My gonads are still intact. Do like this flamethrower weapon. There's a really good Castlevania hack. I can't remember if it's for Portrait the Ruin or it might be Order of Ecclesia, where it is literally the Contra game, and you can pick the characters out of Contra in there, and this guy is in there as well. Really, really good hack. I'll have a video on the channel if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Ooh. Oh, Hadouken! Is that my fireball? Right, let's run another game. There was a Dragon Ball Z game that I know Anime Otaku said. Oh, here we go, Dragon Ball Z. So let me go down to D. And is it here? Oh, here we go. Nice one. There you go, buddy. We got some Dragon Ball Z for you. Hey, guys, hope everyone's doing well. Guys, really big news. Paprium has now been cracked. It's not running on the MiSTer. We go into the copyright protection. But yeah, you can play it on RetroArch at the moment, at least part of it before it kind of crashes, right? So that's interesting. Let me just see how that video is doing, because that's a very, very popular video today, man. Kind of glad I jumped on that quick. Right, okay, let's run this game, man. Now, do you know, as a kid, I remember going to, so remember the days we went to when we had the import shop, so I used to go to Computer Exchange, you know, a CEX before it was CEX, it was Computer Exchange, right? So I'm just going to press start here. And I remember seeing Dragon Ball Z games on display there and people playing, and it just looks so fascinating. Like being a Street Fighter fan and seeing like these characters and them flying, it looked really, really cool, but it's never really been my jam, man. But I know Anime Otaku likes Dragon Ball Z and he also likes the Gundam stuff. So there you go. Does it go split screen when you go far away? And yeah, I did find these fascinating. Look at that. Just go split screen when you kind of run away. Really interesting. So, one button's to fly. So I guess, you know, if you watch the cartoon and you liked it, you'll have some extra love for it. This it really doesn't mean a lot to me. You know, I did like out of anime games. Anyone ever played the Bleach game on the DS? Not the 3DS, the original DS, man. Wow, what a game, guys. What a game. I can't remember who made it. Was it even Treasure that made it? It might be Treasure that made it. Wow, what a brawler, guys. The moves, the combos, it was superb. Honestly, such a great brawler, and it was out for the handheld, man. Oh, what a game, guys. I'd go as far as saying it's the best freaking Bleach game out there, man. Bleach was really good, but I kind of stopped watching anime because the filler started annoying me. So Bleach was actually, I'd go as far as saying Bleach was fantastic, likely the best one out there, man. Bleach, really good. What was it, Aizen-sama? You know, oh man, I need to kind of watch it at some time. I think there was a live action movie of it, which was really good as well. I think I remember watching that on Netflix. Like, oh, I've done a fireball. Okay. All right. Okay. Come on. Just beat me up, dude. I can't. Yeah, look at that. They're having a little struggle. My power level is 9,000. You can't mess with me. I am Goku or Goku, Boku, whatever. Okay. Now, okay, I'm hoping I can find after this a Streets of Rage hack featuring some Street Fighter characters. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave this, man. I can't play this. Sorry, dude. Right, let's see. Where are those hacks? Okay, it's gone to, you know what's always worth doing? Just do that. And right, okay, let's have a look. I want to have a look at some of the hacks. The Streets of Rage hacks are really, really good. Is it unlicensed? No. No, not my hacks. Was it my? Will it be my hacks? No. This is my folder. This isn't anything there from them. No. Oh, I saw. Okay. No, not my stuff. I think it was was it variations? No. Oh, hold on. Maybe, there you go. I'm going here back. I think it's here. Sorry, here you go. Whole different folder. That's why I couldn't find them. Right, so Hacks A to Z. Streets of Rage series. Look at that. A good folder for it. Now, what I want is, I want to find a Street Fighter one. I can't remember what they're all called, and I do hope they're in here because I've got so many sets on so many different machines that I don't always have all my stuff. We got Robocop, come on, give me some. Here we go, Street Fighter. So they've got different ones, right? So they've got, because remember, you can only have 4 characters at a time in there. But let's go with the first one, and it's really good. Let me take a sip of my drink, guys. I always recommend anyone, when you're doing streams, make sure you bring yourself a drink, guys, right? Your mouth can get a little bit dry. Oh, that was nice, man. Drinking some dilute, actually peach flavored dilute, guys. Really nice, very refreshing. Do you think I might be wrong, but I think Paprium chip for the sound. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, really would like. Jay, yeah, we can do virtual racing, right? Oh, Alien Soldier, that's a really good game. I suck at it though. I just can't get into the rhythm of it these days, man. Let's run with this. I think someone's even done a hack where, you know, instead it's that Mr. Big that's holding his arms up there. Instead of Mr. Big there, it's got like Zangief there. Oh, so we got Honda, my boy Jimmy, Zangief, and T-Hawk. Right, okay, let's go. That's got to be Axel's here, right? Which one? Okay. No, I'm going to go Blanca because I like Blanca. Let's crank up the volume a bit. Pop up the volume, pop up the volume. Look at that. He's running. That's the skate kid, right? Is that is that what it's called, skate? The normal kick, the down one. I like his back attack as well. Back attack. Oops. Nice. Right, let's have a look at one of the other characters. So let's load the next one, which is number 2. Interesting here. Ooh, the Lipton Peach Tea is fantastic, man. Really, really nice. I like the lemon one as well, actually. I was on holiday when I was on holiday last. Like, they had lots of different flavors there, man. I've never seen them over here. I was like, wow, there's like lots of different flavors. So let's have a look. Okay. Oh, have we got, okay, so we haven't got all the super guys because we had T-Hawk in the other one, but we've got 3 of the 4 super guys here. We're gonna go, let's go DJ, right? Is that where, or is this where? Okay, that's okay. Let's go DJ. Let's see if this is an axle swap. Oh yeah. I like it. Nice. Again, really, Streets of Rage 2 is one of those games that there's so many good hacks of it, man. Just like a Super Mario World, there's some great hacks for that game. There's a lot of good hacks around, but I feel like Streets of Rage, there's some superb ones, man. And again, big shout out to Mr. Organized for just putting them all in one place. Right, let's have a look at the next one now. Nah, Sam, you know what? The original Street Fighter 2 that came out. Yeah, sorry, Philae, I have the sugar-free ones, by the way, buddy. Side question, PCN, when are we playing Mario Kart Online with your... I'll have to set one up at some time, man. Do you know what it is? It's just priority. Anything FPGA or something like Paprium coming out, the video for that will get priority. But yeah, hopefully we can set one up at some time. Right, so Sam, I was saying that... yeah, Street Fighter 2 was nowhere near as good as the SNES version, right? The Amiga version was terrible, but years and years later we did get another version, and we got the version. There's a Super Street Fighter out for the Amiga that's really good. In fact, there's a really good version of Super Street Fighter 2 out for the bloody Commodore 64, man. Played it, loved it, thought it was fantastic. Right. What we got here? We got the blue Ryu in this one. Look at that. We got Dowzim. We got Guile. Okay, here I'm gonna go my boy Ryu. Even though I'm more of a actually no, I like both. In First Strike I use Ken. In Super Turbo I kind of prefer Ryu. Oh, look at that! I love it, absolutely love it. Oh, this is super. Guys, these hacks, you should find most of these available on, like, hopefully ROM Hack Plaza. If not, romhacking.net. I think their stuff is still around. Nice. Let's see here. So he's got Dragon Punch is his special. Nice. An apple a day keeps Ryu, I don't know, at play. Okay, you can't usually pick up the knives, right, in these special. Oh, you can, okay. Sorry, that was in Shredder's Re-Revenge. Okay, actually, you know what? That's a really good hack as well. Let's have a look at that. Ooh. Is it? What's the Shinobi edition? Okay, so there was one. Okay, which is this one. Oh no, there was Shredder's Revenge. That's not in here. We'll have a look at one more before we start looking at some other stuff. Let's have a look at the Shinobi one, right? Shinobi one should be interesting. Okay, guys, do let me know if there's anything else you want to see, any other games. I'll have a look at chat. You probably mentioned some in there. Right. Do you know what, Phil? I've not actually really been using my Switch 2. I need to use it. And after I finish this stream, once I do whatever family chores I need to do, I kind of want to chill out and play a game. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, so some of them, for example, they won't change it on the character select screen, but when you get into the game, we should see a change. No, not quite. Oh, did you see the movement there? That is not right, is it? Look at that. Okay, that's crazy. All right, let's run one more. I was expecting something better here, to be honest. Shame Shredder's Revenge. I don't know where they've put that. Maybe that's just under... Let's see, what's a really cool one here? You know what? This one's interesting. Ed209. I can't remember if you actually pick Ed209, whether you are Ed209 or whether you are MSU1MD games, please. Do you know what? I haven't got them. I haven't got them on here. I will get them done at some point. I have got access to them. I'll get them around at some point, but I don't have any on this device, I don't think, at the moment anyway. I kind of went with a low storage option, so I think this whole package that Mr. Organized helped me with was around 160 gig of my ROMs, and that's what I went with. That's what I went with. The whole package, if you get everything on there, is around 1.5 terabytes. That is something I want to do. You know, Lee Collins, I didn't care for it either, but you know what, on the day I checked it, my local Argos had stock of it, and I went and grabbed it. I'm not really playing it. Mario Kart World is good. I should actually play it, but yeah, I don't really play too many new games, man. Right, let's have a look. What's this one here? So, am I going to have it 209? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's what we should have done. I should have looked at all of them. Let's go with 209, man. So Max is at 209. That's nuts. That is crazy. Look at that. Good little kind of sound effects in there as well. I want to see if you can grab them. Yeah, look at that. He grabbed them as well. Let's see the special. Yeah, that's nuts. And the static special. Okay, interesting. We're at 209. Guys, for anyone late on the stream, if you want to see me give Paprium a go on this, I can. It's not going to work. We're going to get the copyright protection game. It is quite a funny looking game though, so that'll be interesting. I know I've got the sound loud for this. I will turn it down in just a sec. It is just, wow, Ed209 eating a bloody apple. This is crazy. This is absolutely bananas. Can he pick up a knife? Surely. I think they got rid of the knife there. Surely it can't be that crazy. Yeah. Oh, this is crazy. Absolutely bananas. Oh, he picked it up. Hold on. I saw him pick it up. Oh, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts, guys. Yeah, I'll take the money. Oh, look at the weapons are corrupt there. You see it? The weapons in their hand are corrupt. So I can pick it up, but I can't do anything with it. Can I pick up the pipe? I can pick it up. Oh, 209 is using the pipe. Superb. Absolutely superb. Look at that. I don't smoke the pipe. Pipe. Okay, that was crazy. Right. I think that's too much craziness. We need to go. Ultraman. Right. Let's go Ultraman. We know that is going to suck, right? Ultraman games are generally known to be bad games. But oh, hold on. We got lots of hacks here. Let's see what other game series there. Oh, so that's directory. There's Sport Roster Hacks, Sonic Series, Rock and Roll Racing. What are they? Have they got one that doesn't get you copyright strikes for using the soundtrack? Okay. Extreme Edition. Someone said there's a really good hack on this as well. So I have to check that out. Again, a NTSC 60 Hz patch. All right, cool. Well, let's go Ultraman. Okay, we're going to go to the Japanese version of it because I've got a feeling it may not have been out in Europe. Here we go. Ultraman Japan. Yeah, superb, guys. What a great call, man. What a great call on the MiSTer FPGA. An absolutely amazing way to play this game on. Amazing way to play this game. Philae, glad you asked. So, do you have Darius 1 game they released on the Mega Drive Classic Mini? Right, absolutely great question. Let's have a look at something here. So, look, when we go here, right? So this is what's really good about MiSTer Organize. You know, if you've got the games, it will, well, like the title suggests, organize it for you. Now, so if we go to collections, systems, Mega Drive Mini, and was it Darius that you wanted? Was it Darius World, Genesis Mini? It's there, buddy. So it's right there. We can play it, but we'll give this a quick go first, and then we're gonna run Darius. Just remember where it was, guys, because I don't want to bloody forget. So we need to go to collections, right? And then from collections, we'll go from there, right? Okay, cool. So let's now load this. Looking good. Is that Ultraman? Oh man, I remember this game on the Super Nintendo. Dude, this got terrible reviews. I remember this game. I remember this must have been like an early game on the SNES because there wasn't too many games out, and you know, this game got reviewed and it got terrible reviews, man. And I'm pretty sure this looks like the same game when I remember the screenshots on the Super Nintendo. And I'm like, Taka, why are you making me do this, dude? I mean, we're friends, you know, we're real life friends, but yeah, this is. Is this? Do you genuinely like this game? Am I missing something here? Because I'm going back. I remember reading the magazine Mean Machines, and I remember this might have been like a. I can't remember if it was 4, 5, or 6 out of 10, but it did not review well at all. It was one of those games where it's like, if you buy this, you're gonna waste your money. Now I might be missing something, but I don't think so. He's dead, and with that, we humbly end this game. Right? Okay. So what was it? Was it collections? Yep, systems, and Mega Drive Mini, and Darius World, and all props to MiSTer Organize, man, for making the organization easier, guys. So just to say, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but what I do on my streams every once in a while, when I think someone's cool, when they've been nice, when they've been helpful, MiSTer Organize have. I like giving them a little plug, and getting the message out there for the community. There is a link to their Patreon in the description of the video if you do want to check them out and support their work. The indexing stuff they do is good. So ultimately, what you could do, what's good about them, and at one point, I'm waiting for. So what I'm going to do now is, on Prime Day. So last year on Prime Day, I bought a 1.5 terabyte SD card, and it was like £70. Hopefully I can get the same deal or better this year. If that happens, I'm going to buy a new card, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to work together with MiSTer Organize, and I'm going to do like a 1.5 terabyte, and I'm going to kind of get assistance in doing systems like the Atari ST, the Commodore 64, pretty much every system out there if it can fit on there. But what would be really interesting is when I'm doing these live streams and you guys are like, hey, have you got this game? I can be like, oh man, you know what? And then yeah, they're indexed, and hopefully I'll get used to the way everything's indexed and find that stuff on there. So, oh man, yeah, I got Ultraman. I'm just not Ultraman, man. I'm Super Scrub, man. That's me, right? Ooh, remember Yob's mailbag? Oh wow, Yob's mailbag. That rings a bell. Was that the thing where they posted the letters and they got insulted, right? Is that what was Yob's mailbag? I'm kind of having like a flashback of it. I need to go to archive.org and like download all of them, and I don't really have a tablet that I carry with me or anything. My wife's got a couple of tablets, but I'm just not with them now. I have like my laptop, and I've got like a couple of laptops and a desktop, but I feel like I need to read CVG and Mean Machines again. I know they'll be archived on the internet, and I should get them at some point. But yeah, Yob's that's like that. Yob's mailbag has really awoken some nostalgia there, man. Like I've completely forgot about it, and that's absolutely amazing. Old Jazza Rignall gave it the thumbs down. Yeah, he did, man. He's actually on X, and he posts quite a lot of nostalgic stuff on there, man. I'd love to get him onto the channel for a chat, man. Just going over those old days of Mean Machines. Who was that guy, that the one that started crying? He done a YouTube channel called Games Animal. Dave Perry, the one that got beat by a kid in a game and he started crying, or almost crying. He was a character, Games Master. He used to wear like his bandana. looking like Billy Kane from KOF. But interesting. Let's run this game. Phineas, is this game your jam? Good soundtrack. Oh, bad gameplay. Sorry, I was kind of looking at the sound levels there. What a soundtrack. Oh, dudes, I saw. Oh, okay, I got myself a shield. Really good soundtrack. Really, really good. I like the soundtrack for this, man. Oh, those things are coming at me, man. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. As you can see, guys, yep, I suck at this stuff. Right, okay, let's... was there any other games out there? Yes, game was wicked. Yeah, those shmups are hard. You know what? Hatego's latest beta core. Wow. That game is difficult, man. Yeah, it was difficult. Back in the arcade. Yo, congratulations, Scandal. 18 months, dude. Thank you so much for that support, man. Absolutely amazing, man. Thank you for your support. 18 months. And you're a super guy as well, man. Amazing to talk to. Like the conversations that we have, man. And do remember, do take a break, right? And that's good advice to myself as well. I end up not taking a lot of breaks. So let's go over here. Okay, so what the heck? Personal computer. So look at something. Sega. What the hell is this? Sega channel. I think, was there some videos here that I saw somewhere? Okay, so switch on the virtual console. I think someone said virtual racing as well. So let's see if there's a virtual racing somewhere in here. Nope. Okay, what the hell's... Was there videos that I saw here? Was that... Oh no, the Game Boy Advance has got a whole thing of videos there. Castlevania anniversary. Okay. So what's this anniversary collection? Are these hacks? I'm curious. Oh, okay. So Castlevania Bloodlines. Okay, we know that. Vampire Killer. What's this? What's this one here? We're gonna run this, and I'm gonna run. Oh, what game was we gonna check? Virtual racing. Someone mentioned virtual racing earlier. Oh, okay. We'll have to check out the Adventures of Batman and Robin as well. Keep forgetting stuff. Oh, this is just Bloodlines, but the Japanese name. Oh, why do I pick John Morris, man? Eric Lacard's much better with his 8-way staff. So this is a good soundtrack, guys. Good soundtrack. Good bloody soundtrack. Oh, Adam's Family, man. You know what? That game... I can't remember where I played that game. Was it the Amiga or something? It was bloody difficult. Amiga or Atari ST. It was a tough game. Yeah, so yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, when I want to buy a 1.5 terabyte on sale, and then I want one SD card. I like my chaotic SD card, but I want an SD card where it's just one game, one ROM. There's no additional versions of it. They're kind of indexed like really nicely. Sorry guys, I can play this game for a long time. I'm gonna run with another game. I like this game. I like the Metroidvania ones better, but I really do like this one. And I don't know if a lot of you will disagree, but I actually preferred this to Super Castlevania. Like I think Super Castlevania is a good game. This one, just the movement, it just feels better. It feels closer to a modern Castlevania, at least than Super Castlevania, which definitely feels like a very, very classic Vania. So, Adventures of Batman and Robin. So you said it looks gorgeous, right? Let's check this out. Hey guys, just welcome to the stream. Anyone that's coming in, how long we're going to go for? We're going to go for between 10 and 40 minutes, depending on if my wife texts me, right? My wife texts me, and if she texts me, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let me check, make sure she hasn't already. No, she has not. But wow, okay. But yeah, if she texts me, then all of a sudden, I'll have to like disappear for a bit, man, or finish it kind of early. but superb. The Paprium video is doing really well, so that's really cool. Thank you for, I think it's the Progressive Style, their name on YouTube. They actually tagged me on that, and that was superb. Let me take another sip of my drink. But guys, yeah, 60 FPS, dude, bang on. Even the intro looks good for this bloody game. Looks really, really good. Well, speaking of that, guys, has anyone watched that HBO production of Penguin? Wow, amazing. I'm not a fan of Robert Pattinson, but I am now going to watch that Batman once I finish the Penguin, because apparently it's set in that universe. The Penguin is amazing. Like, really, really like it. So gritty, so dark, just really, really good. Some bits of it drag out a little bit, but I feel like, you know, it's a little bit arty-farty, but it's superb. Can't recommend it enough. Watch the TV show The Penguin. I'm watching it now. I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in, like so amazing. I'm probably late, but I guess right. So yeah, TMS Paprium doesn't work on the MiSTer. It does not work on the MiSTer. I'll give it another quick run for anyone that came late. It only works on RetroArch, and the build that I've got crashes. Likely there's already another build out there. Whether it's publicly available yet or not, I'm not sure, but there'll be an updated version of the core. Once I get an updated version of the core, I think it'll be nice to do a live stream of Paprium and just going through the game and kind of chatting to everyone at the same time. So that'll be good. Right, let's run with this. So 60 FPS says this is hard, and if he says this is hard, it means the game is difficult, because he's very good at games. I think 60 FPS, we were going to do something with that Saturn shmup maker at some time, innit? That's still kind of on that. I mean, you know, I may have forgotten about it in the short term, but something we should maybe do at some point in the future. Feel free to kind of reach out at some point, and we'll get something going. So guys, 60 FPS, this feels good straight away. You know why I like it? Kind of reminds me a little bit of Shinobi. I wish if it was more like Shinobi, but you can aim down. So I guess more kind of contrary. Wow, why are mimes always attacking Batman, right? The PC Engine game, there's a lot of mimes that are after him as well. Oh, I like he's got a melee attack close by. Wow, nice. But do I need to jump up? Oh, you can. Oh, do I just need to destroy the mimes? Am I missing something here? Can I walk out? No. Is it just a whole bunch of mimes? Oh, okay, go. Wow, okay. That kind of sucked. They kind of locked it there. Yeah, this looks really good though, 60 FPS. You're bang on right. Absolutely bang on right. Right, let's, for anyone that's coming late, let's just kill the curiosity. And let's go to my stuff. Right, we're going to get to Paprium, right? And it's not going to work, but it's fun actually seeing their kind of what is it, anti-tamper measure, right? Which is really, really cool. So this is what happens when you run Paprium on there, because when I got this, I was like, ooh, let me try it on the MiSTer. I tried it on the MiSTer before even trying to update the RetroArch core, and naturally it didn't work. But what's interesting, every time you press jump, they jump. So earlier on I was doing Mac Daddy gonna make you jump, crisscross gonna make you jump. Okay, I won't rinse that one out, but yeah, that was a good tune when it came out. If you missed it earlier, there was a story about people getting robbed in school to the Jump soundtrack. But here you go. This is Paprium. This is how it currently runs on the MiSTer. Hopefully, you know, there's talented people out there. Hopefully, as it gets cracked wide open, it will start running on the MiSTer. No doubt, I'll do a video on it. Likely, I'll do a live stream on it. Yeah, we can kind of play it and check it out. Can I pick that item up? Oh, I can. Okay. Interesting what they've done there. I love that stuff. Who remembers like the chicken gun in what's this, Top Fighter? I can't remember what this is. All right, let's check this out. So who remembers in Crisis, right? If you run a pirate version of it, you got to a certain point in the game and your gun fired out chickens, right? And I remember someone going to maybe Game FAQs saying, I don't know what's happened to the game, but my game, when I play it, it fires chickens. And people are like, dude, you're playing a pirate version of the game. Yeah, that was funny. That was very, very funny. Okay, so we've got Top Fighter here. And Top Fighter has crashed, but hey, we get to see a little bit of the legend himself, Muhammad Ali. Some say the greatest boxer of all time. Was he, or was it Tyson? Not exactly sure. Metal Gear, it's a bit of a slow one to get into, but it's cool to have the port. Let's just run that second. Maybe it runs into the track mode. Big shout out to Hoffman, man. He was a guest on the channel a little while back. Very, very amazing speaking to him and his whole process, how all this stuff works. And yeah, don't buy carts from AliExpress. Just download these games and yeah, kind of make them yourself. But I do get the appeal of people wanting to buy them from AliExpress. You kind of get the package and everything there, but you can get that stuff printed, you know. You can get that stuff done for yourself. So this is Metal Gear, which originally came out on MSX2, right? And it was ported over to the Amiga, and now it's been ported over to the Mega Drive. And it's amazing the era that we live in, where we are getting games from one system ported over to another. Absolutely wicked. Master Breadman, sup Wookiees. Yeah, I like it. Chris Cross gonna make you. Ooh, I have to say, on the PVM, Metal Gear looks stunning. It just looks amazing. An absolute looker. Right, where we going? Where we going? Right, okay. Let's run something else. I don't want to play this. It is a superb game. Big shout out to Hoffman, especially doing like a 6-button version and a 3-button version. I feel like we need to go High Sailing Pirates, and let's go. Have we, what we got from Asia? Rock Heaven, Rock World. Oh, okay, so what we got here is, what's Dino Land? I got no idea what Dino Land is. Just picking a random game that's a pirate. Okay, Dino Land. I thought it was a lemon that fell down, you know. It's a bloody egg. Okay, so he comes out of an egg. What is this, a pirate? Oh, okay, it's a pinball game. Right, okay. Okay, let's do it, okay. Okay. Anyone know this game? Is this a rip-off of another game? It's in the Pirates folder. And once again, guys, you know, if you want your games really indexed well, I kind of go through it near the beginning of the video, the beginning of the stream. Sorry. Yeah, MiSTer Organized can do that for you. You know, if you want all your stuff like organized nicely by genre, by system, by hacks, by, you know, you've got subfolders within there. It's a good choice, you know. I think the guy gives this software for free, but he provides a lot of support if you're a Patreon supporter. So if you want help getting set up, you know, I guess I got the help for free. One of the perks of having a YouTube channel, but I was under no obligation, by the way, guys, to give the guy a plug. But I felt like he helped me with no ulterior motive, you know. He just helped because I do feature him on the channel. Whenever there's an update, just saying, look, they've updated to this, that, and the other. And yeah, man, the guy went above and beyond to help. And I want to get a 1.5 terabyte SD card, and on that, I want to make like a 1 game 1 ROM thing. I want everything just organized really well, and I will get around to that at some point. It will take a little bit of time. There's a whole bunch of games I need to get. I want to do systems like the Atari ST. I haven't done those yet. Right, okay, let's see another pirate game. So what's Pit Fighter? What we're gonna have in a Chinese pirate version, right? Because guys, this game's a janky love of mine. I like this on the Mega Drive. I know it's a terrible game. I played it in the arcade, and guys, contrary to what anyone says, man, Pit Fighter was popular in the arcade. It was on a big machine. It just looked great. It looked so darn good, man. It just looked so good. People were just out there playing it, man. It was a coin guzzler. Yeah, it just wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. Oh, okay. Was this on the Game Boy? Wow. Maybe I have played it on the Game Boy. I can't remember, right? But look at that, guys. This looks so good. So good in the arcade. I mean, the arcade version's superior to the Mega Drive one. Mega Drive's like the diet version. Yeah, definitely, man. The sprites were a lot bigger in the arcade. I see. You know what? Sometimes it's bad going back to these games, because in my head, this game lived like amazingly well. It looked like it lives in my head like it was identical to the arcade. Can't believe how bad it looks there. Buzz. Anyone want a Buzz? Ty or Kato? So I think Ty was the guy. Look at that foot. Actually, I dropped my mum to my uncles and his wife. We were talking about one of my younger cousins there, right? And so one of my younger cousins there. They were talking, and it was really naughty when he was young, and we were talking about one at a time. And one time, like, everyone was leaving his house, and he started waving his foot as goodbye, like goodbye. He was waving his foot. It's quite funny, man. Little guy there. Okay. You know what? This playability-wise, this might actually be better than the arcade version. It just doesn't look that great. So I don't know what's pirate about the Chinese version on here. Robocop versus Shadow Dancer. Right, I want to try I'm going to go here. I'm going to go Shadow Dancer right now. I know a lot of people like the Mega Drive version better. I like the arcade version better. That's the arcade version. It's coming to the Mega Drive as well, actually. We've had like a little demo of it pop up. But that's cool. So, again, what's the pirate version here? Oh, it's the same game. So I guess maybe these games weren't out and they're based off pirate carts. Now, there is one thing I like better about the arcade version, the Mega Drive version, is, you know, in the arcade version, when you press down and attack, your dog will always lunge forward. But they've kind of made that better on the Mega Drive version, where you can hold the button down. And when you hold the button down, you know, your dog will then go and charge. So your dog doesn't always have to die. Yeah, it's a good game. So now I can send him there, boom, and he is so fast. So yeah, the Mega Drive version is great, by the way. Okay, let's run. Someone said virtual racing, so I'm going to go to that. That's kind of in my head. Did we ever use you? Oops. I was going to say the USA version. Here we go, virtual racing. Now this was technically a technical marvel at the time, man. Pitfires and SNES was a hell of a disappointing rental here. Oh man, remember those games? Remember the rental days? Now I wasn't big on the rental because, you know what, rental was quite expensive, right? So for example, you might be able to buy or pick up a certain game for £30, but renting it was like £4 or £5, man. It was quite expensive for the weekend. So I guess we kind of preferred to buy games and save up and buy them. And we used to swap a lot of games with friends, man. I really do miss those old days, guys. I really do miss them. Like, you know, and like this stuff, it makes me sad, some of this stuff. Like my main friend whose house I used to play the NES on, at this point I had a Commodore 64. And, you know, he was the youngest brother and he had two older brothers. So his older brothers, they worked, they had money. And they bought a NES, they had games, and, you know, while they were at work, we could play it to our heart's content. So we played a lot of NES, we completed a lot of games, and that guy, man, the guy just couldn't shake up substances. He's the guy that took me to Crouch End, an area about a mile walk from my house back then, to play Rastan. But man, the guy is just, I think last I heard he was living out of a suitcase, addicted to substances, alcohol. For all I know, the guy's dead. I have no idea. You know, I've got other friends. I've got like another friend that's just addicted to stuff. The one that used to have the pirate Super Nintendo stuff, then had the pirate N64. Basically, he was the king pirate. So we got a chance to play everything, even though we never owned everything ourselves. He had it. So yeah, it just really makes me sad. Like, you know, some of this stuff, when I play particular games, obviously the nostalgia kicks in, and, you know, like some of those guys, don't get me wrong, not all my friends are bad. Some of them are doing really well. Some of them are very professional, have got very good jobs, leading good lives. But some of them are they just, you know, when you all have that party era and you kind of grow out of it, some of them just did not bloody grow out of it, man. And it was very sad. So this game, a technical marvel. I bought this for the Switch as well, I think. I've got this for the Switch. To kind of play on the Switch 2. Really need to play the Switch 2 a bit more. I was kind of tempted to buy Cyberpunk. Has anyone played Cyberpunk on it? Is it worth it? I just don't want to spend £60 on it. I'll pay 40 for it. I think 40 is a fair price for it, given how old it is. But wow, like £60 for that game's a lot of money. So this was good in the arcade. I'm going to go and run. I want to kind of have a look at Virtua Fighter 2. What was Virtua Fighter 2? Was that a big? Was it good on the Mega Drive? Like I don't remember. Virtua Fighter's like, it's a very complex game. And guys, this is, you know, if you think you're good at fighting games, play this. This game, there's a lot to learn in this game, and it's a tough game. So is it still gonna have? So it's got the block button. I wonder if this has the layers. I mean, it's a 2D game, right? It's not a 3D game. So is this a legit game? Is this the bootleg? I have no idea. Or was this just, let's try and cash in some of that Virtua goodness on the Mega Drive? I mean, it doesn't look bad. Actually looks all right, to be honest. I just don't know how complex this game is. Remember, guys, Tekken is checkers, Virtua Fighter is chess. Always remember that. I don't have to, oh, look here, that man. Hey, I got ringed out, guys. 79, what was 79 quid back in the day? Pit Fighter, wow. Yeah, some of the games, remember the import shops? I know some of you that are local to me remember Shakana in Wood Green. That was close to us, 308 games. I really used to like advanced consoles in just off Carnaby Street, near Oxford Street in central London. Well, I'll bring out to you too, buddy. Let's see what else we've got. Virtual, not virtual pinball. What's this Viewpoint? That rings a bell. Is that a shmup? There's a really good account on X, Dante Retro Dev. Really good, really good. And I think I want to do a series of videos looking at the games he does. Like he'll do the 6 best shooters on a SNES, and he'll do like a video showing 6 simultaneously. It just looks really good. So yeah, looking forward to that. Right, this is that shmup, isn't it? Yeah, was this a Neo Geo game? Oh, I've just used my special weapon. That's a cool special weapon. See, this is like an evolution of Zaxxon. Zaxxon I used to love back on the Atari. So this is one where I don't get confused with the movement. I guess maybe because you're scrolling automatically. This is such a great game, man. So this is a Neo Geo game, right? So we've got a Mega Drive port, a legit port, I take it. Yeah, really great game. Just this is like, you know, if you played Zaxxon and you want to move yourself along with games, this is the game to kind of play. I love games where you got power-ups like that. Let me use my special. Oh, I love the slowdown. Great game, guys. Seriously, Mega Drive is so darn good, man. And guys, anyone with the Analog Pocket, right? If you want to play on a CRT, consider the Analog Eyes. I've been using it recently and it is wicked. And the support from the developer is insane. The guy is wicked, man. I've got a love and respect for Random Monk 3, man. Great product, always improving it. You know, like now you can use it like a MiSTer, where you can actually output using your dock to digital and analog simultaneously. I was very amazed by that. Very amazed. Because I've done like a dual stream, so one from my mobile looking at the CRT, and one, so 2 streams running at the same time. But I feel like Anime Otaku made a good point when we were kind of reviewing the stream after. He said that it divides the chat, it's in 2 places, so that's why I think it's just worth putting on one screen. Pioneers in isometric gaming, yeah, man. This is really good, really good. Very impressed by this. Right, okay, so I want to have a look at some more of. Let's have a look at some homebrew. Okay, so what homebrew games have we got? Have we got... Oh wow, we've got some Spicky ports here and stuff, man. Interesting stuff. Oh, IK Plus Deluxe, man. Please have the dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Yes. Sound feels off though. Arcade Plus on the bloody Mega Drive. That's superb, guys. This what? 4 people? Where the hell? There's always 3 people in this. Is this something new for the Mega Drive? Wow. Feels weird. Okay, feels weird here. Again, I kind of prefer playing this on a stick. A David Dopad, not really good, but IK Karate, right? I'm just going to get my butt kicked here. Or maybe I should try. Remember, in here, your distancing needs to be perfect. You know, if you're too close, if you're too far, you won't be able to attack them. It just needs to be perfect. My one was always the crouching punch. Hits them straight in the gonads. Just something felt good. That one there. But it's weird though, because he starts like turning. So the yellow's a new one in here. To be honest, I don't think he's been programmed that well. He's just over on that one side, just, I don't know, doing his Qatar or something. The gonad punch is the best punch in this game. Okay, let me get the sound down a bit, because there's not really any sound here. So I guess interesting to have this on here. Let's see what else we've got in the public domain. Sounds definitely off though. Okay, guys, like this organized stuff here is Mr. Organized, man. Really impressed by this, especially someone that doesn't like organized stuff like this. Yeah, I was okay. So we got Shinobi Mega Drive. This is interesting. No way. Okay, I've got a soundtrack, but it is Shinobi. Let's see if I get the power up. Oh wow. I should get the power up here. No, okay, I haven't got the power up. Is there going to be no power up? Okay. No power ups in this Shinobi, man. Interesting, though. Look at that bullet traveling all the way there. And that's kind of it. Okay, interesting tech demo, though, right? Interesting. Silent Hill Genesis sounds interesting. Was it there? Was it there? Oh yeah, here we go. Silent Hill Genesis. Let's check that out, man. So these are all like homebrew public domain games. Some of them think of them as okay, Neo coding demo. Flash the Konami logo up there. Love it. Beta version, not for sale. Push any key. Let's go. Oh, okay. Is it going to be like a graphic novel? I've started playing the new Silent Hill. I kind of got stuck on it near the beginning, man, but I kind of need to play it. I love Silent Hill 2, and the remake is something I should play. I think I tried this out before, you know. I'm having like or maybe this is out for another system as well, and I definitely ran it on the stream. But yeah, it's a visual novel, and I'm not gonna read this stuff out, guys. What we got? Oh, okay, yeah, definitely, guys. We're gonna end this stream in 20 minutes. Just a heads up. The stream tend to be between an hour and 2 hours, depending on how much fun we're having, and we've had a lot of fun today for sure. So there you go. That's Silent Hill. It's a graphic novel. So if you want a graphic novel of Silent Hill in your Mega Drive, the community have got you. It looks like there's a lot to read. One thing I recommend though, guys, is don't play graphic novels when you are sleepy and tired. Oh, I'm making choices there. There was a choice there that I made. Saw the little thing there. So yeah, I remember trying to play like some of the Danganronpa games when I was tired and I just fell asleep. You know, I didn't do that with the Phoenix Wright games. I played them. Oh, there you go. Look, I will take a look. I'm going to get out of it. Oh no, we're going to take a look. Stood ready. What the hell is going on? Oh, look at that. They're coming for me. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Okay. But that's interesting, right? So Silent Hill. Okay, we've got some Smoke Monster stuff here. I think that's like music with his stuff there. Solitaire. Super Ping Pong. Teenage Queen. Tetra. Okay. Interesting stuff. Right, let's get out of here. And translations. Monster World. Okay, so this is interesting. What else have we? Okay, so hacks, color enhancements, A to Z, 60 Hz. So what we got for color enhancements? Castlevania Bloodlines, Chaos Engine. Oh, Amiga colors. Okay, that's interesting. You know what? What folders we got? Okay, so we got Mortal Kombat series hacks. What hacks have we got here? Blood on Unlimited. I want to see if there's anything like as good that really changes the game up. You know, something like what was it? Okay, so Sonic series, Dr. Robotnik's, Mean Machine, Sonic 1, let's do Sonic 1. What have we got? Back to the Future. What the hell? I just want something that's like nuts. What have we got here? Oh, Mario Special. Here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog Mario Special. Let's check it out. Okay, that actually Sega tone there sounded a little bit Nintendo-y. Epic soundtrack this has. I was kind of hoping we saw Mario pop his head out there, you know? Such a great soundtrack. What the hell? He's like floating about. That is not Mario, man. Oh, okay. He was like small Sonic first, right? Okay. Nah. Well, apart from being small Mario at the beginning, I wanna try something. Right, let me get hit, and I want to see if I turn into small Mario again. Okay, let's get hit. Ah, look, it turns into small Mario. But it doesn't lose his rings. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Not really a great hack. Oh, wow, there's a lot of hacks though, isn't there? There's a lot of Sonic hacks. Wow, I didn't realize there was this many hacks. Okay, you know what? Let's check. Guys, let me know if you want to see anything else as well, because what's the Mortal Kombat Graph Core hack? Let's try that out then. Mortal Kombat Graph Core hack. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, I was looking for a towel. It's quite hot here, so I just wanted to wipe the sweat off my forehead. Okay. That definitely isn't Mortal Kombat. I don't remember that multicolored font on there. Has it crashed? Don't crash on me. Oh, no, it hasn't. Okay. What we gonna have in here? Is that what it is there? Oh, we're gonna go Sub-Zero. Just let me play. Let's have a look. Okay, so he's Ninja 2, the silhouette. Okay, I can't do the slide. Come on, do the slide, man. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Slide's not the buttons the way I remember them. That's weird. I was actually pressing all 6 buttons for it. But this is just Sub-Zero. He's like a shadow Sub-Zero. Okay, I managed to do it. See, the first time I just done forward, down, forward there. And yeah, he jumped up there, man. But fortunately, it gave me enough time. But there you go, man. Yeah, the head ripper, man. Yo, Bajami Oaks in the house. How you doing, man? I'm glad Silent Hill 1 was announced. Yeah, that's going to be cool. That's going to be really, really cool. Like, let's run out from here. So that's weird. Go for mods. Yeah. Not some like hacks out there, like a lot of work kind of goes into them. What's this? Music players. Let's have a look. What? Ah, okay. So it's just to play the soundtrack out of it. That's interesting. Maybe the games didn't natively have a sound test. Someone's created like a sound test for it. Interesting. Altered Beast was a big game because it was bundled in. Do you remember on the Mega Drives here, at least in the UK, everyone had everyone had that game pretty much. I want to try Golden Axe 3. Was that not GOLGOL? No. Golden Axe 2. Would it come out in the UK only then, or was it a European game? Because Golden Axe 3 is like, Golden Axe 2 is kind of alright. But Golden Axe 3 was just, it was just so far away from all the others. We'll have a look in a second if I can bloody find it. Oh, here we go, Golden Axe 3. So was that Japan only? I know I had a Japanese Mega Drive. Do you remember, guys, the Japanese Mega Drive, in order to use it, I think you just had to cut like sides and the cartridge would fit. It was a case of something not fitting in there. Now, I don't remember this game. I just remember when I played it, it just felt completely different and can I even say like it feels off? Let's see the characters you got in here. All right, I'm gonna be boring and I'm gonna go, actually no, I'm gonna go Tyrus because I've always liked the magic, like the fire one. I know she's not the best character. Let's see if we can get the... I'm getting battered here. Look at the kick, looks weird, look. Lower down to the ground. She's still got a... Okay. Is that still a reverse? It is a reverse attack, okay. I feel like the moves are worse in this game, man, than some of the older ones. Yeah, I'm not sure about this game. Like, it doesn't feel terrible. I need to pick it up as well now. Look at that. I can't get any extra magic out of him. See that? I kicked him a few times. So I guess this might be a prerequisite to a return of their father, right? Because you got the snails in there that you mount. I just want to max some magic out and see it, and then we'll move on to another game. I'll put something on for track mode. I'll have a look at chat and we'll go through your games. Man, I really can't wait for Paprium to be able to play that on the MiSTer. I know there's a lot of controversy about the game, and a lot of people are left with a bad taste in their mouth for not getting their product. But man, the game's actually all right. It plays well. It plays well. I have to say I do like it, and I would like to go through that game. Oh, okay. I was trying to do the headbutt with them, but never mind. I kind of wish like we get modern like adaptations. I hope Golden Axe gets the Streets of Rage remake. I know it's getting like a 3D Dark Soulsy looking one, but I want that. I want Alien Storm. I want a lot of the old brawlers that we used to play to come back. You know, this isn't too bad. It's just it doesn't have the magic of the original one. You know, the original one was, man. I remember seeing it in the arcade. You know what? I sacrificed my lunch for that game. I was like, nah. I'll go without food. I need to play this. It's taking too long to fill up my magic, man. Okay, no, I'm just going to use it. Let's run another game. We're not going to get a big dragon come out. All right, we got a fireball, right? Let's run something in a track mode. Oh, is that? I think that's the Fatal Fury games. Hopefully it's got an track mode there. Let me have a look at chat, because if you guys want anything there. Oh, totally red Sonja. I think it's spelled Sonja, S-O-N-J-A actually, Shelf Warm, if I remember correctly. That movie wasn't that great, was it? But I kind of liked it, man. Oh yeah, Golden Axe 3 was Jap exclusive and Sega Channel Limited. So what is the Sega Channel? What was that? Was that some kind of subscription? Educate me about Sega Channel. I have no idea about what that is. Absolutely no idea. I saw it on there and I was thinking maybe it was videos or something. So yeah, that's the Sega Channel for you guys. Guys, we're approaching the end of the stream anyway. I was about 8 years old when I first played Silent Hill 1 on PS1. I was scared. Yeah, man. Silent Hill was a scary game, man. The mist in that looked really, really good. You know, when you had like those little baby monsters with the knives and that, just looked absolutely nuts. Guys, background stages for fighting games are fantastic. I mean, look at that. That stage is actually in Street Fighter 1 as well. I forget what that's called now, but yeah. Sorry, Shelfwarmer, what was the... I did ask you a question. Yes, Sega Channel. What was that? So Golden Axe was a Sega Channel exclusive. What the heck was that? Was that like Stellar View for the Super Nintendo? Oh, in fact, Mr. Organizer did notice that when I had the Super Nintendo stuff, it had Stellar View in there, like its own category in there. So that's very, very decent, just the way it kind of was done there. So guys, if you want any games, we can finish up on that stuff. Naruto. Yeah, I remember that in Naruto, actually. It was all the, what are they called? The Ikagis or the Sifus, or I can't remember what they're called. The bosses, basically, the teachers in there. Oh, recently ordered a second MiSTer since my first one is tied into my setup like Neo in the Matrix. Yeah, I do that as well. In fact, this first one here, I don't even want to move it. Like, it's like, so what I've got is I've got a screen up, it's quite high up on the screen because we used to have a TV here. Now I've got a smaller monitor there, so I have to have the chair quite high up, otherwise I'm looking up too much. But above that, I've got two shelves with the MiSTer and the Switch 1 and Switch 2 on there. Below that, I've got extension leads. I used to have like a mini PC there that I use for getting stuff from like what was it, Internet Archive and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of gone now. But yeah, let's go with a final game, guys. And we'll start wrapping up the stream. So someone give me a game. I don't want to run Paprium again. Paprium doesn't work on here. We just get to play the thing, the copyright protection game. Silent Hill, just not as good as Resident Evil. You know what, Sam Newman? That's very subjective, right? It depends on what you like. Silent Hill 2 on the PS2 was amazing. And when it comes to the Resident Evil games, 1 was great, 2 was great. 3, I really like 3 as well, but man, 4, Resident Evil 4 is amazing. Even the remake's really, really good. Resident Evil 2, oof, the remake is superb, man. I even like the remake of 3. But Silent Hill 2 was my favourite one, man. I like number 1. I never completed it. It was quite tough on the PS1, to be honest. But yeah, on the PS2, loved Silent Hill 2. What an amazing game. What an amazing game. So glad they made the sequel. But it's weird, sorry, a remake. So weird that they done a remake for Silent Hill 2 and then 1. Just really weird. I guess I don't know the logic behind it. But yeah, guys, anyone want a game? Just the first one I see on there, I'll run it and we'll kind of end the stream with that, because we're approaching that 2-hour mark, man, and that's there. And then I'm going to go and help my wife with stuff after I catch up with all the messages I've missed in the last couple of hours. I see Phile's there telling me it only works on RetroArch. Yeah, buddy, that's what the video was on. So we kind of got that. Anyone game? All right, I'm going to start flicking through something, unless I see something that someone's still in chat already. Yeah, SmoMo doesn't really make videos anymore, man. He's not even on X anymore. He's on Blue Sky. So Fatal Fury Real Bout. Okay. Is that not this one here? No, I always get confused with what's what. So, but that's good, because that runs a, I think this is it, isn't it? They're called Garu something in there. So let's have a look. I'm gonna see if it's I'm gonna see if they're in the UK one, USA ones. Oh, here we go. Fatal Fury. Oh no, that's Fatal Labyrinth. So what would you say? Fatal Fury Rail Bout. So I guess it's just going to be Fatal Fury here. Maybe this is the one. So superb. Hopefully this has got a good attract mode as well. Who knows if we're going to do the same game. Someone did a home. Oh yes. You know what? Let's have a look if that's on there. If I got that one or not. I can't recall, to be honest. So that won't be in the normal released games. Where would that be? Where would that be? I really hope it's there. It'll be amazing if it is. Fatal Smarties. It's not going to be Fatal Smarties. Okay, so homebrew. Not hacks. Not even Master System 3 collection. Nope, not in this one. That's a shame. I have to get that one, Philly. If you've got it, let me know, man. Send it to me. I'll add it to my stuff. But yeah, that would be a good one to have a look at. Shame it's not in the homebrew stuff. That definitely would have been a great one. That looks really, really good. I remember seeing it. In fact, looked absolutely superb. Oh, what a shame. Let's finish up with a hack then. What's Double Dragon? Double Dragon color fixes. Okay, hopefully we get a nice intro. You know. Yeah, we got the soundtrack. We're good. Yeah, banging. Yeah, absolutely superb. So, guys, we're gonna kind of end the stream here. Yeah, absolutely superb. Thank you everyone that tuned in. Really am hoping that Paprium comes out for the MiSTer Panties. Yeah, hopefully Paprium does come out and it does come working. I want to keep an eye on it. And if anyone, guys, if a newer core comes out for RetroArch, which gets the whole thing working, then please give me a shout. Whether it's on a DM on Discord, whether it's on Twitter, any one of my socials, Reddit, whatever, man. You know, if you send it to me, I usually get a notification. Twitter's really bad for sending messages, man. Really, really bad. I don't get a notification unless I go in there. Even Discord, I won't get it straight away. I have to like accept kind of stuff there. Sorry, Anime Otaku. We are running the last game now, man. Just come a bit late. Got to end the stream. Do appreciate you, dude. Do appreciate you all your support. Yeah, absolutely awesome, guys. Anime Otaku's he does a lot of Zapparoo cards, so if you're after any of those, check him out. He does have a Ko-fi store and he can cater stuff to your desire. Big shout out to Mr. Organized. Really do like how they've kind of indexed everything. Does make stuff easy. Just got to kind of get used to all the categories that are in there. I want to get more systems on this. I want to get more systems on here, especially systems I'm not familiar with. I feel like if I grab like a ROM set, especially something like the Atari ST, we can get that. We can run it, and I need to do that stream because like I said, I went to my uncle's earlier and I was speaking to him. He's the guy that used to have the Atari ST when I had the Atari 800. And yes, I was chatting to him about this FPGA stuff. He's still got an original Atari ST, not his original one, but he rebought it, and he bought the Philips 8833 monitor. I don't know if anyone remember that, but it had the pots on there to kind of arrange the screen sizes and everything. But yeah, that's it, guys. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, that's all I can say. Thank you. You make me want to do streams like this when you guys turn up, you know. And thank you for all the pings that you give me with information. I really do appreciate it. Big shout out to the Progressive Style. Forgot your name on X. You know, you gave me that ping for Paprium and I got to check it out straight away. So guys, anyway, be super duper awesome to one another, and yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Those of you that are working tomorrow, have a great day at work. Have a great week at work. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.